Welcome to The Inside Story. I'm Billy Hollowell, and today we're talking all about Christmas movies that you can watch with your whole family. I am joined by Jeannie Ortega Law. How you doing today?
Hey Billy, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well, and I was actually really appreciative of this piece that you did for Christian Post, 7 Christmas movies for families to watch this season, because we're always looking for good movies. And obviously, you have the traditional Christmas films you watch every year, but we were also looking for some of the new ones. What are things that are coming out that are fresh that we can be watching with the kids, that we can feel good about watching, not compromising our values? And so you put this great list together. What was your favorite film? We'll start with the one that you love on this list, and then we'll kind of work our way through.
Huh, I didn't even think of that one. Um, I don't know. You know what's actually interesting? So there's a Broadway production of The Prince of Egypt that's on this list. And I normally do not like movies about, like that are theatrical. Like they're not theatrical, but they're in the theater. And they're done in musical theater and then they come to theaters.
Yeah.
Um, But this was absolutely phenomenal. Like, the music is so good. It took me back to The Prince of Egypt, the cartoon, that came out years ago, and it, broke records. It just took me back to that place, but it was a Broadway production, and it was done amazingly, and it I don't know, it pulled on the heartstrings the right way. Oddly enough, that I think out of the whole list, that's probably my favorite one. Yeah.
That's an interesting pick. I like that. Well, the other thing too, and you know this and I know this, but the entirety of the sort of Christmas movie mantra has been shaken up because Hallmark's had controversies over the past few years, and out of those controversies has come Great American Family, which is another network run by Bill Abbott, who used to run Hallmark.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing with Great American Family, they're pushing out Christmas movies nonstop, new Christmas movies, all family friendly that you can watch with your whole family. They've also absorbed, purchased, all different words have been used to describe it, but Pureflix, and now they have Great American Pureflix as a streamer that goes
Yeah.
along with that. And you put a film, My Christmas Hero, on the list. Tell us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, so I could not put, the Queen of Christmas on this list. The Queen of Christmas movies, Candace Cameron Bure. And yeah, she was very known for her Hallmark movies, Christmas films, and this one is just great because it's great for the family. It's great for American values. It's great for the military, and it's Candace, and she's just really good at Christmas movies. So I figured, out of because there are tons of movies that came out, I was literally sent an entire spreadsheet list with links to every single movie to stream, and this one to me stood out the most. I felt like it warmed my heart, and I just, I knew that this would be a film that families would love, and Candace is just amazing at her Christmas films. So
She is. I joked last time I talked to her for an interview. I said, you're the queen of Christmas. And she's like, well, that's Mariah. I don't know if I could take that title. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like,
she's
when
the
I
queen
think,
of Christmas movies. Or
there
Mariah
you go.
is the queen of Christmas, I think, as
There
well.
you go.
But
There
she's
you go.
the Christmas movies.
We can give her that title. I'll have to tell
Yeah.
her that we've decided on that. It's interesting because you have those sort of lighthearted, powerful movies, and then you have things like Christmas with The Chosen, Holy Night, and this one you have on the list. It is interesting. It's, as we're recording this right now, in theaters. It goes from December 12th to the 17th, and then it's going to obviously be available through Angel and other places. But this is a unique movie for a variety of reasons because parts of it have been seen before. What can you tell us about Christmas with the Chosen?
Yeah, and that's pretty interesting about what they keep doing with their Christmas things. At least for this one, it's going to be the very first chosen offering to the world, the shepherd, combined with their last Christmas movie. and then a bunch of music in between. I personally, I like a movie. So if I'm going to the movie and if it's a musical that's different, I don't like how it's split up. And actually, Max Lucado's movie is the same way, where it's like it's dialogue mixed with music, which is fine if that's what you're going to do. And I do believe that families are looking for entertainment that is, you can feel like you're going to a concert or something like that, or the orchestra. So Christmas with the Chosen weaves both of that. For me, I love the Chosen, so I'm always wanting to see more of the production, like of the film, the filming and stuff. So that's why I'm always like, oh, this is such a tease. But I'm hoping that one day they can actually just do something where it is like a Christmas offering, and it's really just acting and that kind of thing the whole way. But if you love The Chosen and you love a lot of these huge Christian artists and names, you're gonna love that movie. And also the Max Lucado film, there's tons of huge Christian artists, gospel artists that are lending their voice to that. And Max Lucado, he's just so deep and so awesome with just his teaching and his biblical teaching. So yeah, that one's another one that'll. Those two are kind of similar, I would say.
If you live in the United States, you know that our country has a problem that seems to go forever unsolved, and it's affecting 60% of Americans. It's the cost of health insurance. Year after year, it just keeps going up and up. But there is a solution. It's called MediShare, the most trusted name in healthcare sharing. With a 98% customer satisfaction rating, their members love being part of an authentic Christian community. If this is your first time hearing about MediShare, they are an affordable Christian alternative to health insurance that could be saving your family hundreds of dollars every single month. Plus, telehealth and telebehavioral counseling are included with every membership. How amazing is that? And since it's open enrollment season, that means right now is the best time to make the switch. To learn more about MediShare, check out medishare.com/Christian Post now to see how much you could save every month. That's medishare.com/Christian Post. You can also click the link in this episode's show notes. It's so easy, it literally takes 2 minutes to calculate your cost savings when compared to your current health insurance provider. Again, that's medishare.com/Christian Post, or you can click the link in this episode's description. Our thanks to MediShare for sponsoring this episode.
All right, yeah, and that is interesting. I'm kind of with you. I don't love being taken out of a story for music. Yeah,
And
it's
I'm a
interesting.
singer, you know what I mean? It's not. I love music. Music is my life. But yeah, I
No,
think I.
but some people love that. That's their thing. They don't mind that. I just want to be like in the story. For me that's yeah. But anyway, I both of them are great. They're both worth going to see. Despite my musical qualms there. And I love music too. Don't get me wrong. But separately. So okay, this one caught my eye because of the name Jingle Smells. What in the world is going on with this one?
So this was a funny one. I figured, we have all these dramatic films, Prince of Egypt, where it's nothing but drama with Moses and Ramses, and then these big musical productions and stuff like that. Jingle Smells is the comedy relief of it all, and it's a conservative look at just some of the things that we go through as Americans in America now. And I just think if you're looking for something that is in line with your values as a Christian, and you also want to be hilariously entertained, Jingle Smells is the way to go. It's a funny
Jingles.
one. I got a lot of flack for this. I got a lot of flack from people for adding this one to the list. But I mean, we can have fun and laugh during Christmas as well. So it's really funny. There's a lot of big names in there and a lot of great comedians. So
No, it is. And it's okay. It's okay to laugh, right? Now, we're not going to go through every single one on this list because I want people to go and read it. We'll have the link in the description here of the show. But one last one I wanted to mention because this one's interesting. The Minnow Laugh and Grow Bible for Kids Christmas. This is a kids one and you have it as a bonus movie, but tell us a little bit about this one.
well, I don't even know if people know about Minnow, the kids subscription streaming service. I love it. I have two toddlers, and my son, like he thinks it's his app. He'll go on my phone and he'll find the app, and Minnow produces original content and they put some other great content, high quality kids content about God, about Christ, about values. And this Minnow Laugh and Grow, the Christmas special, is so great because what they do is with their little characters, they tell the Christmas story in such an appealing way to children. It's colorful, it's dynamic, and it's sound in its teaching. I absolutely love Minnow. Honestly, this is they're not paying me for this. I love it. And I just thought, for families that have small children and a lot of these I've been, every single day I try to watch a Christmas movie with my son, and he's a toddler. But there's not a lot of content about Jesus. There just isn't. There's a lot about Santa, there's a lot about snowmans and things like that, but there's not a lot about Jesus. And this is one that's sound, it's entertaining, and it's great for your kids.
Well, I love that. And people can go read this story for a couple of the other movies that are on it. Lots of great content and a lot of diversity here. Jeannie, as always, it was wonderful getting you to break it all down. And I'm going to have to go check out Jingle Smells now because I'm very curious about, about that film. But I appreciate your time today.
Oh, always, Billy. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for what you do.
Everyone else, make sure you tune in next week for another episode of The Inside Story. We'll see you then.